If you're looking for a quick and easy vegan dish to take to a Thanksgiving potluck that everyone there will enjoy, then you need to make this green bean casserole. It's better than the original because it's made with fresh ingredients and it's all vegan. It's super easy to make, so let's get started. We're going to start by sauteing our onions in a large high-sided skillet. Add a little salt to those now so they start to release their liquid and cook a little faster. I just need to cook those for a few minutes until they get translucent. Now that our onions are cooked, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic. I'm also going to add mushrooms. These are baby Bella mushrooms. You can use white button mushrooms if you like. The last thing I need here is a little thyme. I'm going to let these cook until the mushrooms start to release their juices until a little bit of brown. That should only take a couple of minutes. I know what some of you are going to say. You're going to say you don't like mushrooms. Well, just so you know, cream of mushroom soup has mushrooms in it. So you're not going to taste them in this. Truth be told, I don't like mushrooms either, but I can almost drink this stuff. This is very good. And you can use it in any recipe that calls for cream of mushroom soup. To make the creamy sauce, we're going to add 1 cup of cashews. And I'm going to do 2 cups of water. I'm going to save the last cup of water and clean out the blender. It's my little trick to make sure that I get everything, all the goodies out of my blender. We're blending those cashews until they're completely smooth. No grittiness at all about them. So let's check it out. I like to stick my spoon in and see if I see any grittiness, which I don't. I'm going to go ahead and add some beef seasoning to this. Today I am using Better Than Bouillon no beef seasoning. You can also use a powdered beef seasoning like this one. I'll put it in the description box below. And I find that Better Than Bouillon is easy to find and it tastes great. So I've got a total of 3 cups of water. So I'm going to go put ahead and put in 3 teaspoons, which is about a tablespoon. All right, we're going to blend that one more time. Our mushrooms got done, so let's go ahead and pour this into our mushrooms. It'll make a beautiful creamy mushroom sauce, mushroom gravy, cream of mushroom soup mix, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to thicken up quickly. I still need to add my other 1.5 cups of water. So I'm going to go ahead and dump that in and do a quick blend to clean up my blender. Got most of the stuff out of my blender. I'm going to add that to my pan. Now we just need to let this cook for a few minutes until it thickens up and makes a nice, rich, thick sauce that will add to our green bean casserole. I'm going to give this a quick taste and check it for salt. Sometimes it's saltier than others, so you need to try it before you add it to your green beans. Remember, your green beans are not salted, so you can have a little bit saltier than you normally have, because the green beans will soak up some of that salt. You can see the sauce starting to bubble up and thicken up. We're going to let that cook for about a minute before we add our green beans. Our mushroom sauce is done. I'm going to go ahead and add my green beans. Today I am using frozen cooked green beans, but you can also use canned green beans. Fresh green beans are really good in this as well. So we need to just stir that sauce into the green beans. And then we are going to dump this into our sprayed dish. Now I don't really know if it needs to be sprayed, but I do like to err on the side of less scrubbing of dishes. So let's dump this in. Let's go ahead and add our crispy French onions to the top. And because everything in here is already cooked and hot, it only needs to go into the oven enough to toast up these green onions. If you're making this ahead for a potluck, I would not add the onions until you're ready to serve. So go ahead and mix everything up and have it ready, and then put the onions and stick it in the oven at the last minute. So let's stick it in our oven. It's going to take about 10 minutes. Look at this green bean casserole. It looks just like the dairy one. No one's going to know the difference. And it's so easy to make. It's so good with all those crunchy onions. Give it a taste. This is so good. It's way better than the old-fashioned kind with canned soup. But you know what this needs? It needs some mashed potatoes. And maybe some vegan turkey. If you're interested, check out this playlist right here for all my Thanksgiving recipes.